Welcome to SRB TV. Come on now!
Yeah! We are here.
Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of SRB TV. I am Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are checking a look at Secret Invasion Episode 2. On the previous episode of Secret Invasion, we discovered that there's a Splinter Cell group of Skrulls looking to try to take over Earth.
Skrillex or something like that? I don't know.
Sounds like a GJ rapper. But
everybody, introducing Skrillex.
Thanks to Ben Mendelsohn's Skrull, he gets Hill to contact Fury, who's still up in Saber, getting that together. Mm-hmm. So they come down. They meet up with Olivia Colman's character, who we don't exactly know who she is exactly.
So old acquaintance of Fury's. That's all we know.
I know who she's related to because I remember reading some of the stuff on the trailers for the show. But like, not exactly sure. But she is a woman in power.
Yeah, and like I said, it's somebody. Like I said, it's one of his old acquaintances, pretty much. That he knows from back in the day.
We find out one of the people that are a part of the rebellion is Ben Mendelsohn Skrull's daughter. Yeah. Who we find out his wife passed away. Talos' daughter passed away.
His wife passed away.
Wife passed away. Fury's still dealing with the coming back after the blip PTSD, basically.
So Fury, right now, I think that's the overall thing with Fury in this for himself as a character, and that is pretty much just getting back to the old Fury. You know, the one that's just like 3 or 4 steps ahead, pretty much of everybody. You know, just. You know, he's like on point and everything. And right now, it's like he's playing catch up. You know, Maria Hill's the one who has brought it up and even noticed it. You hadn't been yourself since you returned from the blip.
Yeah, and then Talos' daughter, and thinking she's helping him out, turns out it was something completely different. As the bombing they tried to stop was just merely a bait and switch.
Bait and switch to pull Fury out.
Yeah, and in doing so, the head of the resistance shot and killed Maria Hill.
Yeah.
Which sucks. It's like, what a way to start your show, which is definitely one of the major MCU side characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious to see where we go.
The main guy, his name is Gravik. That's the main guy. He's the main guy.
I'm going to try to remember these names. Gravik. They sound like the Daily Jumble. Newspaper.
We're gonna have to remember these names if we're gonna make it through this series. So let's dive into this for Secret Invasion Season 1 Episode 2 Promises. So here we go.
They won't be safe here. They need a long home.
I like that kind of playing catch up of okay.
Yeah, that kind of
for both of them.
I know why they did it in the first episode, but we did some of us kind of needed that for the second episode. 2 years later.
2 years.
He is smart, Fury. Knows how to survive. We could use someone like him.
He's a child.
Only to human eyes. Just talk to him.
I mean, to be fair, he could be 50 years old.
I know, right?
But to them, that's like 10.
Putting on a new face and keeping it. This is the promise. While you work to keep my home safe, Carol Danvers and I will find you a new one. I'll keep mine.
Let's see let's see how long that lasted.
See how long that lasted before he decided.
Oh, back to right now.
Yeah. Feels like it got to a point where it's like it was too long.
Susie had stabbed in the game of doctor. We've been playing behind old man Jackson's barn. Suffice it to say, I wasn't about to tell her about that.
Oh, I made up something crazy.
Me and Susie saw a bullfrog, polka dots. My mama just smiled. All of us Wait. You're telling me there's 1 million Skrulls walking amongst us right now?
Oh shit.
Have you lost your reptilian ass mind?
The entire population is on Earth.
Isn't in Emperor George's colony. Look, now, this ain't about me. Oh, right, but you find using us as your spies and your errand boys, as long as it's on your terms. The host gets to set the terms of the visitation. What happens when the host disappears? Huh? Because you were gone. And I didn't think you were coming back. I really didn't. And you know what? Even when you did come back, there was no talking to you about anything real.
You didn't even tell him. He didn't even know that.
They both make valid. They both make valid points.
They both make exactly. They both make valid points overall.
I feel like so many actors have that. I'll come back on one condition, like Natalie Portman.
I know, right?
And now Colby Solers.
Several bombs exploded today at an annual celebration in Moscow, killing at least 2,000 civilians.
One
Jesus!
suspect currently in custody, identified as a leading member of the online fringe group Americans Against Russia. The UK Prime Minister was quick to denounce the attack,
Or
while the NATO Secretary General said
They're all saying we had
Oh
something to do with
Jesus!
Moscow.
Oh my God!
Of course he had Shooter.
There's no way
Of course he had
Moscow
Shooter we
attack
have in
was
this.
committed by Americans.
You don't punish a man by giving him what he wants. Just get me to the council meeting. I want to see their faces while Moscow's still burning.
You know what's the problem? This is going to cause him to come back to be the Nick Fury of old.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now you're pushing him to be back to who he was. Yeah, it's one of those like we called it.
It's the repercussion of him getting snapped.
Homeless refugees because we were unwilling to wage war. We ended up homeless refugees because we were too willing. I do not support your coup. I will not support your war. And I do not submit.
That is ridiculous. You made a man who just murdered 2,000 people, like the head of your infantry.
Yeah.
Are you fucking high? He caused one attack, like one major attack, multiple major attacks, and we're rewarding him? The one ability we haven't seen from Skrulls yet. Remember what they can do against like the Fantastic Four?
That's a super Skrull.
Yeah.
That could be what that's leading to.
A Super Skrull.
That's why he said he's prepared for that.
It's the one thing we haven't seen yet.
A super Skrull.
Alleged.
Alleged. He's trying his best. Poor, he's like.
Slovakia rolls its eyes at me one more time. I'm gonna put on the suit and carpet bomb it.
If he gives you that look one more time, I'm gonna put on the suit and cover bomb.
is aware of the seriousness with which his international partners...
Literally wearing green!
Yeah.
This Chica. Literally green necklace.
Croatia talking crap.
Slovakia.
Well, carpet bomb their ass.
Cover bomb their ass.
Do me a favor and try not to pop off a nuclear holocaust before you get there.
Yeah, like
This
that.
is the same exact thing. Cover bomb their ass.
I mean, consider where we find him.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure he gets
Is
rehired.
it you to fire me?
They sent you to fire me.
I volunteered. And not to put too fine a point on this, but that mess that you created in Moscow that resulted in getting one of our best people murdered, you earned all this smoke. You wonder why you're out.
I'm Nick Fury.
I'm Nick Fury.
Even when I'm out, I'm in.
Fuck yeah! I love that line. Even though I'm out, I'm in. Like I said, they're really.
It's contingency. So, like, they can cover their asses.
Yeah. No holding back.
Well, there's a That's a very PG-13 way of getting rid of a
Now
finger.
that's confirmed.
That's confirmed.
Let's party, shall we?
That's confirmed. It's like, get
You
worse.
remember what happened if it wasn't? That would have been awkward.
She's straight to the point instead of them like.
No, that's
coming
what.
back.
Yeah, that's what we learned from Fury. Beast, Corpse,
Yeah,
what I
Cross
said.
Beast, Obsidian.
Extremis.
Checking the progress of our newest recruit.
Oh, you see, that wasn't so terribly difficult, was it?
She knew that they were going to be coming. That's why she asked about the escape.
You know what's funny? I know Olivia Colman could be extreme, complete opposite of what she is right now. Like,
she's no idiot. That's why she asked about the escape hatch.
I'll come with.
No, you stay here.
I hope this guy's okay.
Smart lady, Dyer.
Because I'm like, this guy just joined.
this guy just joined.
I just joined. Like, what the hell? Start digging.
He shoots him. But it turns into that Guy Ritchie movie. The fuck? Why did you do it here? Fuck! I just had this fucking car postered.
Almost.
Interesting.
So does he know?
I don't know.
Was episode 2 of Secret Invasion.
Yes.
So they fired Fury.
Mm-hmm. Rhodes did.
Just as like a just to cover their asses.
Mm-hmm.
We got a bit more background in the beginning about
The promise, pretty much, and that is for them to stay there. At the time, a small group of them stay there until they find a true home for them.
only to find out in the present that while he was during the snap, he brought the entire
all of them pretty much
what was left of the Skrull race to Earth.
To Earth, pretty much. Yeah, that's what he did, and for Graphic, it's like it's been this long. It's like he stayed going. There was a promise he made, but we're still here.
And
type
in
of situation.
In a shocker of sheer stupidity, the Council of Skrulls have appointed, except for one, appointed Gravik as the
their lead general,
their new Skrull general.
The new Skrull general, pretty much into this so-called new war they're about to face.
Yeah, and then the one who disagreed is going to help
It looks
Talos?
Like so it's helping Talos, pretty much.
Talos set up a meeting with Gravik.
Yeah.
See if she can set up me a Gravik. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get these names, so apologies. Gaia,
yes.
Gaia finds out, and even we find out with the interrogation, that Gravik is trying to create Super Skrulls, which is a very well-known species of creature.
Yeah.
And we see a couple of nods to old stuff. You see, apparently they have a branch from Groot.
Yeah.
They have
Extremis.
I guess some of the formula from Extremis.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, so she now knows what Gravik's plan is. Even the Fury's old colleague as well knows now.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
And now, after all of that, does Fury know his wife is a Skrull, or is like
that's the question there? I'm like, I want to know. Does he know? Is he fully aware that she's a Skrull? And if he does, did he choose the form that he wants her to be in? Or there's so many questions going along there with it. Like that's the thing. It's like, and is it somebody that he can trust? Because again, this is one of those shows where it's like, who do we trust fully? Especially.
Yeah.
So it's like a big question there. But it seems like he's home. That's what it feels like. It's like he just walked in like it was like, I'm home.
Yeah.
There we go. Type of situation. But very interesting take so far where we're going with this. Especially, like I said, Colonel Rhodes pretty much, oh yeah, we're firing you. We're letting you go.
Oh, that line you like?
That line, my God, just when you think, I think I'm out, I'm always still in.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's like he kind of reworded that so weird, you know, in such a great way that fits him, that fits Fury. You know, it's like, and it just nails it, you know, and I think we all know, like, when he finally decides to shave that beard, I think that's when we're getting that's when it's like, we know that's the old Nick Fury. That's when it's like, we know, we're like, it just feels like that's why they have the beard, like, it's showing just like he's trying to find himself, and then when he does, it's like, we're getting the original, you know, his OG look, you know, with the goatee and everything, you know, but so far it's been interesting. So far it's like, now we know, okay, there was a promise. You know, now it's been so long to a point where it's like, okay, we're just going to make this home officially home. You know, we're going to infiltrate and all this type of stuff. You know, type of thing, you know, and I like where it's going so far. It's interesting, you know. And like you said, you know, it was around, it feels like, you know, 15 years. Remember, we had that time jump with Endgame. You know, that time, you know, time jump ahead a little bit. So around...
So, 15 years. It was some... 15 years. This is after the time skip. 15 years minus the time skip. Yeah, that's sometime around Iron Man 3?
I think so.
I think sometime after Iron Man 3? Because if 5-year time skip jumps them to 2024...
The Avengers would have been a full thing already.
Yeah, sometime
you know,
around maybe...
I would assume they definitely would have to show him stuff, since now he, you know, one of their own is an Avenger, so they have to show him. You know, some type of situation. So he is aware of the Skrulls, you know, so that's interesting there as well. And it's pretty cool how the council has, like, literally from countries to even like the media, pretty much the news media, trying to control it overall, you know. But just think we're going. See what's the next steps now.
Definitely. So other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about Marvel shows, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Oh, sorry. Long day. Let us know what you guys thought of this episode overall. You know, did you guys enjoy where they were going with it? Did you guys enjoy Rhodes saying that one funny line pretty much about carpet bombing, and then it was Fury do the same, they say the exact same thing, why don't you just carpet bomb their ass? You know, did you guys enjoy the little twists and the turns that we got here and what's going on, you know, since, you know, his, you know, the, in a way, the cause and effect of the blip, you know, causing what's going on with Fury disappearing, now coming back, and realizing it's like, okay, what has changed since his disappearance, and also, you know, his realization of like how many Skrulls are initially pretty much on Earth overall, which is all of them at this point, you know, and just seeing where his actions are leading him to, you know, just trying to find his old steps, his old stomping grounds, just finding his old self again. I mean, let us know in the comments down below what you guys thought of our reaction to this episode thus far. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
You can also watch our reaction to the premiere episode right here on our channel. But on the next episode of SRBTV, dealing with Secret Invasion, we'll be tackling episode 3,
Betrayed.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been yet another scroll-filled episode of SRBTV.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.